Welcome to Digital and Social Media Marketing Unit 6 revision class. For students, today we'll be understanding this unit social media, then social media marketing, social media strategy, documents and processes, and few general questions. So let's start. First, let's understand what is social media. Social media refers to the websites and applications that are designed to allow people to share content quickly, efficiently, in real time. Okay. So when we say this, many people define social media as apps on their smartphones or tablets. But the truth is, this communication tool started with the computers. Please remember this. The social media never started with the cell phones or smartphones. It started with the computers. Okay. This misconception stems from the fact that the most social media users access their tools via apps. Okay. So just have a glance at the definition as well. Okay. And the example, you can write Facebook as one example, or YouTube, WeChat, Instagram, QQ, Zone, okay, Twitter, Tumblr, then Telegram, okay, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, okay, Snapchat. So these are the best examples for social media. Hope the concept is clear now. What is social media? Okay. Now let's understand social media marketing. Okay. When we say this social media marketing, okay, so that's a very important concept again, because it continues with after social media you got to understand about the social media marketing. Now when we say the social media marketing, okay, or SMM, in the exam it can be asked as SMM, is a form of internet marketing that involves creating and sharing content on social media network, okay, in order to achieve your marketing and branding goals. Okay, something you are creating and sharing on the social media to achieve your marketing and branding goals, we call it as social media marketing. Social media marketing involves activities like posting text and image updates, videos and other content that drive audience engagement, as well as paid social media advertising. Okay, so you can see the advertisements on Facebook, then Instagram, then Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube and Snapchat. So nowadays marketer is doing an advertisement on the social media, okay, so that he can reach many audience, okay, huge number of audience. So that's again we call it as social media marketing. Now the next term, social media strategy. Okay, now marketer builds a strategy. Okay, a social media marketing strategy is a summary of everything you plan to do and hope to achieve on social media. Okay, whatever you plan and hope to do on social media, that's what we call a social media strategy. It guides your actions and lets you know whether you are succeeding or failing. Okay, every post, reply, like and comment should serve as a purpose. So whatever the marketer is doing, he builds a strategy. If they are unable to reach the customers, they come up with a very different strategy, so that what is the best way, so that the customer can receive my information. So they build a strategy on the social media and get the customers attention. So that's what we call it as social media strategy. Then there is something called as documents and processes. Okay, so this is a very important part again for 3 marks question. Good documentation and processes are the foundations of the social media success, and your social media strategy is likely to involve many stakeholders from across your organization. Processes and guidelines ensure consistency across various channels. So remember this point, students. Process and guidelines ensure consistency across the various channels. This should be created, agreed upon, and approved before you take any action on the social media. Start with the documentation and the process you already have in the place for marketing and communication. Now take an example. Let's understand this concept with help of example. Brand and tone of voice guidelines or PR policies. Build on this to create a robust foundation that suits the spontaneous dynamic space. Okay, so that's what we call documents and processes is very important part in social media. Okay, so that's all about social media, then social media marketing, social media strategy, documents and processes. Students, please note I have jotted down some general questions for you in my notes. It's already available and we have discussed it twice. But please have a glance at this. Very important questions for the exam as well. Like traditional media versus social media, then social media channels, then tracking social media campaigns, rules of engagement. Then a very general question will be asked in the paper: advantages and challenges of social media marketing. So such questions might be asked in the paper. Just have a glance at that as well. Okay. That's all for Unit 6. Thank you so much.